Well, thank you all for the invitation to join me this morning. I appreciate it. Appreciate the work you're going to go out and do. We have to do this work. That's how we're successful. I knocked on 11,000 doors in the primary, and I think I've done every door in Mount Horeb, every Democratic door in Mount Horeb twice now, which is learned a lot. It was a lot of fun, actually. This is fun. I was worried about this going into it, knocking on doors, because people are feeling things right now. We're really going through a lot. And if you're watching anything on TV these days, it's pretty discouraging. I think my wife's pretty distraught watching these ads, and there's outright racism. It's not even dog whistling, it's just outright, straight up racism. And we have to be the face of the other side. And thank you for doing this, because you all are happy, smiling people ready to do this on a Saturday morning. So thank you for that work. We have to protect our rights, number one. That's what they're after. Our rights to reproductive health care, abortion, assembling without fear of gun violence, rights to affordable housing, to health care, to a public education, all of these things that they're trying to go after and doing pretty well, being pretty successful going after these things, unfortunately. And we have to protect our democracy. That is the paramount thing that we must do. Our rights to vote, constantly under attack, and I think we should go the other direction and be trying to implement some sort of ultra-democracy. Let's do public funding of our campaigns. Let's let felons vote. Let's do everything we can to expand our democracy, expand participation, and get people involved. And involved at this kind of level too, not just the voting, but going and talking to neighbors and getting other people interested and involved, and then serving on community boards and school boards and city councils and running for office. We just have to do more. Let's be ultra-democratic about how we're doing this thing. And then investing in our community. Republicans have consistently been divesting in roads, taking money away from schools, taking money away from protecting our environment, when we need to be doing those things. We need to be investing in our community. And as progressives, we care about people first, we care about our community, we care about our environment. We have to continue to do those things so that we have a good place to live, a good place to give our kids. I have an 8-year-old and 4-year-old. Genuinely worried. This sounds like politician talk, but I think you're all feeling it too. Yeah. Genuinely worried about the future for them. And we shouldn't be. It's a real bad place to be asking parents to drop their kids off and have to give an extra hug in the morning because they're worried about what might happen that day at school. We shouldn't be making parents do that. We should be the party that is trying to give people some hope, trying to create opportunity, trying to create equity in our outcomes and fairness in our processes. And that's certainly what we can do. It's the things that we've been running on. And if you look at the candidates who are on this lit, I know I have the privilege of sharing this ballot with, we've got a good slate. We've got good people. This is a really good one. There's sometimes where you're thinking like, oh, that's kind of a dud, but these ones, we've got some winners here, right? Tony Evers, steady, Mr. Steady, has not gotten himself in one bit of trouble these last 4 years. Not one bit. It's incredible how that can happen. At every turn, he's done what needs to be done to keep our communities safe, investing in our communities, and we couldn't be more proud, right, of the work that he's done. Same for Sarah Rodriguez, just an excellent legislator. Will certainly be a good complement to the governor and somebody who will do a great job representing us. And Josh Call, we talk about protecting our rights at every turn. He's been there filing cases, doing what needs to be done to protect us and keep our rights strong. Handled the Kenosha situation, I think, masterfully, and has done just a good job in that job where somebody needs to be doing a good job, where a good job hadn't been done for a long time. Who else is on this ballot? Diane Hesselbein, yeah. Good friend, great person, new to this area, and just a model of kindness and compassion in doing this kind of work, and the kind of person who we need in the state Senate, where the numbers are going to be even tougher, where the Democrats are in an extreme minority, and constantly trying to get some progress done in the face of a really tough situation. And then our sheriff, Sheriff Barrett, good guy, competent. His opponent, not those things. I was at a candidate forum with my opponent and with the sheriff and his opponent two Saturdays ago, and it was really interesting and eye-opening. And I think these people are not just wrong on the issues, but they're dangerous. they're dangerous for our democracy, they're dangerous for our rights, and we have to be the faces of the good, and showing these voters that we can do things that make progress happen, that make our communities thrive, that lead to prosperity. And it's not difficult. We know what to do. And I think in the face of all of this racism, in the face of all of the negativity that we're seeing, your faces out there talking to voters and having conversations with people is what's going to matter. That's what's going to matter. We're not at a point where we can change what TV ads are out there and what's going to be run. But what we can do is be talking directly with these voters to give them some sign of hope, to give them an alternative. So too early in the day to lose my voice. We've got more stuff to do today, but thank you again for the work that you're doing. I appreciate it. Everybody on this ballot I know appreciates it, and everybody is working hard. There's nobody on this ballot who's taking this for granted or phoning this in whatsoever. So thank you so much for your help. Get out there, bring some friends next time, sign up again, please, and let's go win some elections.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That was great. And